friends, welcome or welcome back. This is White Kitsune Tarot, and today we are doing a general reading for the month of June 2023. So this is, once again, this is a general reading, so not everything is going to resonate with you and your situation. So please keep that in mind. Take only the parts that resonate and simply leave the rest. That means they were meant for somebody else. Second of all, I'm gonna try to make these readings like really short and sweet, as short as I can. I've got today one oracle deck, I've got tarot cards for you, and then I'm going to be clarifying with the Lenormand cards because this is what I kind of do and it works for me. And the third thing is that if you like this reading, it resonated with you, please don't forget to give me a like, subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet, that really helps me a lot, and leave me a comment, tell me what would you like to see on this channel. So yeah, we're going to be starting in a second, but first, this card fell out when I was shuffling, but I have no idea when. I have no idea when did it fall out, so I have decided to take it as a theme for everyone for the month of June, and we have dragons, slay them all. And it looks like for everyone we are going to be doing a lot of things. There is a lot of triggers, there is a lot of unexpected things, you know, that might happen that might make you feel worried or anxious or just troubled. But I feel like, you know, no matter what, you've got that strength. No matter what is crippling you in life, you've got the strength to overcome it. So no matter what happens, no matter what the life or the universe throws at you this month, you're going to be able to slay them all. Slay those dragons, you know, like no enemy is too big for you and no mountain is too big for you. You will overcome everything. So you need to keep in mind, this is your mantra for the month: slay them all. Honestly, slay them all. You can do this. I feel like this is not talking about the aggressive way of dealing with people or problems or anything like that, but it's talking about your inner strength that you can do this. So I just wanted to add that. And now let me show you the groups. So this is going to be our group number 1 with the mint kind of crystal. I'm not sure if it's going to show on camera, but it's like minty green. Group number 2 with the pink heart, and group number 3 with the blue crystal or stone. So take your time, focus on the groups, maybe choose by number, maybe choose by crystal, you know, it's totally up to you. However you want to pick, it's totally and completely up to you once again. And whenever you're ready, all the timestamps are going to be in the description box down below. So without any further ado, I'm gonna jump straight into the readings. Hello group number 1, hope you guys are doing well. So this is your general energy reading for the month of June 2023, and for those of you who have picked this minty green crystal. So I'm going to start with the oracle, and it says, spaceship, don't be afraid to sing. I feel like this is talking mostly about your voice, you having your voice. I feel like you will be opinionated. You will be able to speak out what is on your mind, especially if before you were not able to. Also for some of you who are literally into singing, into making music, you know, doing all of those things that that actually need your voice, they need the use of your voice. I feel like this is going to be a really brilliant month. What else I'm getting from there is that obviously this is a group, you know, so I feel like, you know, you will be spending some time with your friends, with your soul family, your soul tribe. So it doesn't have to be your literal family, it could be, but it's not like that for everyone. But I feel like you will be spending your time with a lot of people that they're like-minded and you feel very comfortable around. I feel like what am I getting right now is that the dreams, like literally what they're saying to me is like the dreams are closer to those who work together, something like this. So if you are thinking about doing a project or having a project with your friends or a group of like-minded people, I feel like this is really going to happen for you this month. What else I'm getting is that don't be afraid to dream too big. There is no such thing as dreaming too big. You can reach the stars. You can literally reach the stars. My group number one. I feel like no matter what you do in life, I feel like no matter how you look in life, because this is all about diversity as well. Every of these mermaids is different, is looking different, has different skin color, hair color. You know, it's like you can achieve whatever you want. Just don't be afraid to use your voice. Don't be afraid to speak your opinion. Obviously, this is not for those of you who think that, you know, you can talk to people however you want, because I'm not talking about being aggressive or like being opinionated or like pushing your opinion on somebody else, because this is not what it is about. It's a very peaceful card. So what I'm getting for you guys is that, you know, speaking up, but in a kind way, in a good way, in a positive way, with positive energy, with happiness, you know, with friendliness, because this is also, I feel like this is all about friendliness as well. But this is going to be a really good month, very interesting for you guys. So I'm going to start with the tarot now and see what else do we get. We have the High Priestess. I love these cards, but they very often give some glare, so sorry for that. We have Three of Cups, which is so funny because this is literally almost the same card as this. I'll show you that in a second. We have the Two of Swords. And we have the Princess of Pentacles, so that's Page of Pentacles. I mean, look, this is, to me, virtually the same card. So once again, spending time with your friends, with your soul family, I feel like this is going to be very, very important for you. For some of you, what are you going to do this month is you're going to probably, because I'm not saying that is for all of you, but probably ask for advice of like a psychic or a tarot reader or like spiritual helper, somebody who is good at this, somebody who, like I said, read the cards, or is a psychic, you know, or has some kind of spiritual gifts. I feel like you might be going to that person and ask for the advice about what to do about certain subjects. But for whatever reason, I feel like this is not the center of the attention for this month, because the center of the attention is still spending time with friends. With this Three of Cups, I also feel for you guys that you might be going out with your friends, but to some kind of like certain events such as hen-dos, birthday parties. I don't know why, but I'm getting graduation parties. I don't even know, do people graduate in June? I really don't even remember these kind of things, but like, I don't know, let's say that's how it is. But so graduation parties, all kind of like celebrations that you will be doing with your friends, baby showers as well. I'm getting this is very common with the Three of Cups, especially if you look over here, they're celebrating the birth of a bird. So definitely something along those lines. But I can feel it's definitely going to be a very, very happy month for you, I have to say, honestly, very happy month for you. There might be a time when you will feel like you don't really know what to do. You will be having a problem with making a decision about something, and this is when I feel you will look into things like tarot cards, oracle cards, like I said, psychic readings, all of those good stuff, because you will come to a stalemate. You know, there will be two either like ways or opinions or decisions that will seem equally as good. So it's not like you're gonna lose anything from taking either one, but they're totally different. They're on the opposite side of the spectrum. So I feel like this might be something very, well, maybe not difficult, but something that, you know, you'll feel like you might need some help with. I definitely feel like that. So apart from that, obviously you're going to ask your friends about the advice, because, you know, some of them, I feel like they might be older than you, whether that is physically older than you or whether they're just more mature for their age. it doesn't matter how old are you, honestly, but like, you know, some people are just more, let's say, mature, or they have gone through so much more than we have. So they have this experience, they have the knowledge, so you might ask them. Obviously, I feel like this is something that you will want them to keep a secret from others. This is not a person that will go and tell everybody, but I feel like this is something that you will ask, but be like, please don't tell anyone about it. We also have this Princess of Pentacles, so being very focused on something. I will clarify that in a second with Lenormand, because I'm not really sure. You might be focused on making a decision, you might be focused on going out with friends. I feel like, you know, even this card might mean something that it will either... maybe it's going to be for some of you. Okay, now I'm literally getting, okay, should I go out with my friends? Should I celebrate that thing with them? Or should I don't know, stay at home and study for that exam or for something that is coming up for me? So let's see for the High Priestess. We have the Fish, okay. Let me get something. A Fish and High Priestess. It might be, yeah, you might be asking somebody advice when it comes to your money situation, because I feel like there might be some good money for you to be made this month, but you are not really entirely sure about that, and you'll be asking somebody who's got a lot more of experience to actually help you with making that decision. So it could be, once again, a tarot reader, psychic reader, psychic in general, or somebody who deals with divination, any kind. Once again, this is it could be runes, could be palm reading, literally anything. But I feel like you might be asking more about the financial side, which would kind of make sense with the Princess of Pentacles. But let's see now the... oh, there is two of them. For Three of Chalices, we have Snake and we have the Moon. Okay, so as you know what, it's kind of funny, because I feel like in when it comes to your workplace or school place, anything like that, I feel like there might be somebody over there who is kind of pretending to be your friend, but actually they are like the snake hiding in the grass. And this is not somebody who can actually harm you in any way, but this is somebody who might be spreading some kind of rumors or be plotting things behind your back. Maybe, you know, they want to get a promotion, or if you're in school or anything like that, they're trying to see if you know, what you're coming up with, so they can come up with something better. But it, you know, if I feel like if you react to that, you might kind of damage your reputation. So if I was you, I would just let it completely go, you know, cut yourself cut yourself off of this person. You know, just don't talk too much. I feel like for some of you, you might know who that is. Yeah, you might already have a hunch, or something is telling you, aha, this is this person. So that, I feel like this is more like in your work environment or your school environment, but this is more like a professional environment. So you need to be careful about that when it comes to this month. And for the Two of Swords, because I feel like this person is talking a lot, but actually they can't do, like, they can't harm you, or they can't really take any proper action. But if you react, your reputation is going to be damaged, you know what I mean? So they even won't have to do anything really, but if you, you know, if your temper raises, then you'll find yourself in trouble, not that person. So be very, very careful of that, especially if you are somebody who's got more of a hot temper or loses the patience quickly with people. Okay, so for the Two of Swords, we have the Mice. Okay, so what is that telling me is that this decision that you're going to have to make might be very stressful for you, and if you'll feel like it's actually eating away of you. But I feel like, I don't know what that decision is about, but it doesn't really show me, but it shows me this is something that you'll be very worried about. That's something that you will be very anxious about. But I honestly feel like, you know, if you ask for help, you know, not the snake person obviously, but if you ask for help, if you ask someone wise for the advice, I feel like they're going to give it to you. So don't overthink it, you know. Once you feel like your intuition is telling you, oh, this is the right advice, you know, this is what you should do, this is something that's going to be good for you, like, don't wait for it, so your anxiety can't kick in, because it's very, very important for you guys to remember that once you make a decision, just go for it. Otherwise, it's just going to be, it just reminds me of the Nine of Wands, to be honest, something, you know, that's going to keep you awake at night, and we don't want that. So take the advice, listen to what your intuition is telling you about it, and just go for it. Just don't spend too much time. I know it might be an important decision, however, with the Two of Swords, I don't really think it's like super important, like life and or death situation, but it might be something that you will think it's important, but actually it's not that important. So don't let it stress you out and wear you out completely. And with the Princess of Pentacles, we have, okay, the letter. So it's literally, it's so funny because she's writing a letter, or she's writing something, you know, she's counting the money and writing something. I feel like for some of you, you will be, okay, you will be accepted for something when it comes to your money. So I feel like some of you might be accepted for the student loan. For some of you, you might be accepted just for a loan in general, or you might be accepted to university or a course, or just something that in the future is going to bring you more money. So this is actually a very, very good card. Let me see, what else can I get from it? So you might be actually wondering, yeah, if you're gonna be accepted. So I feel like for most of you, you know, you're gonna have to make that decision and then see, you know, whether you're gonna be accepted. Maybe this is a decision about two different schools or two different courses. Maybe one of them, let's say, for example, is finances. The other one is, I don't know, archaeology, let's say, whatever, you know, it doesn't matter. But for you, these are two equally good things that you're interested in, that you really want to pursue in life, but you can choose only one. And I feel like this might give you a lot of stress, but I feel like your intuition and your higher self, as we know with the High Priestess, is definitely going to help you. You might be, like I said, asking for advice from somebody who is wiser, from somebody who's got some kind of psychic abilities, who can read the cards, who can do something for you and advise you on that. That would be really great if you could do that. Sorry. If that is not it, then it's definitely somebody who is just wiser, like a wise person. It could be your mom, it could be your aunt, it could be your grandmother, you know, it doesn't really matter. It could be a friend, again, that is just more experienced in life. But I feel like, you know, you'll get that acceptance. You will get a paper, definitely, because it comes in the form of a paper. Maybe email, maybe text message, but most likely a letter, like an official letter, you know, that will say that you're accepted, that you're basically, yeah, you can come and study with us, you can come and have this loan, you can come and I don't know, you can do this course because we have accepted you. So overall, I feel like this is very good reading for you guys. The only thing that you need to be worried about, like for real, I mean, oh my gosh, why am I contradicting myself? Not really worried about, but just be aware of, is that snake person. I feel like you already know who that is, because everybody, I feel, kind of knows that this is that one person that nobody talks to in the office because, let's say, they can't keep their mouth shut. They will tell everyone about everything. They will always be, you know, making up stories about other people, so it's not worth listening to. But you don't lose your temper with them, because it's only you who's gonna lose. Also, again, with this decision, I feel like asking for advice is a perfect thing to do, and you're gonna get plenty of advice. I feel like with this fish card as well, you're gonna get plenty of advice, a lot of that advice, a lot of good advice, so it's worth listening to. So you can get accepted to whatever you want. Or if you're really waiting for a letter, maybe you have written a letter. It could be an official letter, like with a pen pal or member of family, but it could be official letter, like maybe waiting for the hospital appointment or something like that. Same thing, you're gonna get it. You're gonna get it in the month of June. You know, so just you wait and it's going to happen for you. So this is all I've got for you guys for the month of June, and I hope it was helpful. And if it was, if it resonated, please don't forget to give me thumbs up, subscribe, and leave me a comment. Thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you in the next video. Hello group number 2, hope you're doing well. So today we're gonna be looking at the general energies for you for the month of June 2023, and this is for those of you who have picked this pink or rose quartz crystal. So I'm gonna start with the oracle message, and we have red, forgive. Okay, so definitely there is somebody that you need to forgive. Well, obviously it's kind of like duh when you see this card, so I didn't discover America with this. But I feel like for some of you, you need to forgive yourself as well. You might have done something that it's still kind of haunting you, and it's still very often on your mind. But what the spirits are saying right now is that this wasn't your fault, or like you need to forgive yourself because it wasn't as serious as you think it might have been. So remember to slay those dragons of anxiety, and definitely forgive yourself, forgive others. I feel like if you don't forgive, you're going... Okay, I'm getting this weird analogy in my head, but there's like, you know, you probably have heard that if we talk to plants, or if we talk to water, the molecules basically change in them. So if you're not forgiving somebody every day, you know, let's say you have the seed inside of you, so every day you're telling either yourself or this person, or you're ugly, I can't forgive you, I hate you, something like that, this is going to grow into something hideous. This is going to grow and grow and grow until it becomes too much to handle. But on the other hand, if every day you're going to be telling that seed, I forgive you, you're loved, you know, I love you, I really want to forgive you, I'm trying to forgive you, because sometimes forgiving is difficult. But even if you say, I'm trying to forgive you, I'm trying to forgive myself, I'm trying to love you, I'm trying to send you a positive energy, that is going to grow into something else, but something that is going to definitely bear beautiful fruits, instead of being just a toxic plant that doesn't give you anything and only takes from you. So I feel like this is very, very important. I don't know what are these fruits, because on one hand I feel like it's a pomegranate, on the other I feel like it's a tomato. But so I'm not really sure, but pomegranate was kind of the first thing that came to my mind. So all I can say about it, you know, this is a fruit that is sacred to the goddess Persephone. And if you remember anything from Greek mythology, Persephone is that one goddess that brings the summer and spring. So once she's out of the land of the dead, of Hades, she is bringing a new life. So I feel like once you'll be able to forgive, whether a person or yourself, I feel like you will be able to breathe a new life into your life, basically. So let's see what else do we have from the tarot cards. Sometimes they give a terrible glass, I'm sorry about that if that happens. But we have the 8 of Swords, we have the 3 of Swords. Oh my gosh, what is happening with you? We have the Chariot, and we have the 4 of Chalices. Oh my gosh. Like group 2, what is happening? What is happening? I feel like the sorrow in your heart is so strong, it's so big, that it's really difficult for you in the mental space, and very often you feel like there is no way out. You can't do anything about it, that you will always be in the same state, that you will always be feeling the same feelings, that there is no way you can't get out of it. I feel like a lot of you kind of feel some kind of a guilt, but the universe is literally, with this 4 of Cups, the universe is bringing you like a new chapter. You know, you just need to be focused on that, focus on more positive things, focus on that forgiveness, just try to do it, because otherwise I feel like it's going to consume you completely. because you feel trapped. You feel trapped, dear group number 2. And in the month of June, I feel like there is going to be this kind of transition for you, from feeling trapped to feeling heartbroken to feeling like you have a goal and you know about it and you need to pursue it, to most likely going into slightly meh state. But the meh state is actually better than feeling heartbroken and feeling like there is no way out of this, of feeling these feelings. So very, very strong. I feel like, you know, and probably 3rd week of June you're going to be having more of that clarity and that extra boost of positive energy. But the 4th week is going to be kind of like, man, there is no point, I don't see myself doing anything, it's not going to help the situation, it's not going to work out anyway, so why worth trying? I definitely have to tell you, you know, it is worth trying. And I'm gonna get some Lenormand cards to clarify the things now, because I feel like otherwise we might not really get anywhere. So let's see the 8 of Swords. But I feel like, you know, in the month of June you will be able to not only cope with that negative emotion, but also be able to overcome it, because you will learn how to forgive. Where is the 8 of Swords there? What do we have? We have the House. Okay, so that might be either about you or a family member or somebody that is very, very close to you, that you feel like you're trapped in this guilt, you're trapped in this negative feelings that you need to forgive. I can only tell you this, it's completely up to you whether you decide to forgive somebody or not, but I feel like this whole month of June, I just feel that kind of heavy energy of feeling that guilt and then moving on from it. So, you know, at first I'm feeling it very heavy, like there's a lot of resentment, a lot of feeling like I can't get out of there. I feel like I'm mentally trapped, you know, even though there is no physical problems. I feel like I'm mentally, you know, in a bad space. So I'm gonna start clarifying the rest of the cards and we'll see what else we can get from it. Okay, so 3 of Swords now. What can we get from 3 of Swords? And I don't want you to think it's a negative reading, because at the end we have like better times coming, more of the happy ending, but or almost happy ending, but this is something that, you know, sometimes we need to go through. Okay, I'm not gonna take all of them. So why is the 3 of Swords there? We have the Moon, reputation. Okay, so for some of you, you are feeling like you're trapped. You are feeling like you need to protect your own boundaries and everything, and you are feeling kind of heartbroken and stabbed in the back because of the reputation of your family, or like I said, people very close to you, or even your own reputation. Maybe you're scared that if you decide to speak up, your reputation is going to be tarnished. Or once you speak up and you're gonna start feeling like, and if you decide, you know, you want to feel really bad, because it's okay to feel really bad, you know, that people will think, oh my god, you know, the reputation of that person, they are different than I thought, they are so negative, they're this, they're that. But don't worry, you know, if you're going through a phase that you need to, like, you've got some difficulties to overcome, this is only your own journey. This is not their journey, this is your own journey. So please remember about it, because you can do it. I feel like this card fell for you guys, honestly. You can do this, you can slay all of these problems, but it's going to need some energy from you and patience from you, and a lot of love, especially for yourself. So let's see the Chariot card. Why is the Chariot there? I feel like the moon is coming up recently very often. I mean, the moon in Lenormand for almost everyone. So we have a dog. Oh my gosh. Okay, guys, you see, you have this person in your life. This is a very good friend. And I feel like they're bringing you not only balance, but they also motivate you a lot. It might be a friend, might be a family member again, but I feel like this person motivates you a lot. They know kind of how to trigger that motivation in you. They know how to talk to you so you can see what you want and go for it. You know, this is a really, really positive sign. So I told you this is definitely, I have a feeling it's not going to be a bad reading, because you do have the dog. The dog is a friend, you know, the dog is somebody who is loyal to you. The dog is somebody who is very empathetic. You know, the dog is somebody who is not going to leave you when you're going through a hard time. So there is definitely at least this one person in your life that you can rely on. Somebody who can speak, you know, and like the truth to you, and like really make you feel better about things, and kind of like shake you and be like, you know, this is not you, you need to go through this, it's fine, but you can get there, you can overcome it, you know, you can slay the dragons, honestly. So this is fantastic. So let's see the Four of Cups or Four of Chalices. So you see, there is, like I said, there's always something positive in every reading. You have somebody who's really got your back, group number 2. And they will be motivating you. I feel like this is a long-term motivation from this person. They will always point at the positive things that are happening for you in your life, instead of like maybe you want to focus on the negative more because your mind is going there because you're not in the best mental shape. But that friend, that person is always going to be there for you. And we have the stars with the Four of Cups. So I feel like in this case, the universe is literally going to be giving you a sign. The universe is literally going to open the doors to help you. And it's only up to you if you will notice that. Because I feel like the sign is going to be really obvious. You know, the thing that the universe wants you to go through and wants you to notice about yourself and others is going to be really obvious. So it's only going to be up to you whether you want to take that chance, whether you want to see that and act on it, or you just decide, you know what, I'm going to just watch it from afar and see how it goes. So what else? What else can I tell you, group number 2? Forgiveness, very important. You having that strength, very, very important. Somebody in your life, somebody very important for you, a friend, a loyal person, very important thing again, because they're going to help you no matter what. You can reach like a rock bottom, and you haven't, believe me, you haven't, because I would be getting a set of different cards if you had reached the rock bottom, but you haven't. You know, you're good, it's only temporary problems. So you know, you need to think more about yourself. You need to focus on what that friend is telling you, what that friendly voice is saying to you, instead of focusing on, oh my god, what about my reputation, what about my family, what about my house, what about something. Because I feel like the universe is really going to try to help you out, but it's only up to you. What are you going to do with it? Are you going to take the advice, or are you going to ignore it? Are you going to take that help, or you're going to turn your back to it? So it's only up to you. But I feel like, you know, this can go this can take a very positive route for you. At first, yeah, I'm not going to say, oh, it's going to be super easy, because I feel like the beginning of June is not going to be super easy, but the last 2 weeks are going to be much, much better, with a lot of signs, with a lot of this friend support, or people who are supportive of you. They will be showing up in your life more and more. You just need to stay focused on the final goal. What do you want to achieve? What is that you really, really want? And just go for it. With the stars as well here, you have massive chance of actually being able to do it. just take it, you know, just take that chance, just act upon it. When the signs are showing, when the signs are coming, you need to act upon that. And yeah, this is honestly all I've got for you guys. It started a little bit but I told you, like, it's going to turn out really good for you. It's going to turn out and show you who your true friends are. It's going to show you who you can rely on, who is actually loyal to you, and who's going to always stay by your side. So that's all I've got for you guys. Thank you so much for being here, and in case if it resonated, please don't forget to give me a thumbs up, subscribe, and also leave me a comment. Thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you in the next video. Hello group number 3, hope you guys are doing well. So today we're doing a general energy reading for the month of June 2023, and this is for those of you who have picked this blue stone / crystal. So I'm going to start with the oracle cards, and then we're going to move to tarot. So we have 3, let them go. Okay, so I feel like for most of you there is something that you need to let go of. Well, again, kind of like the cards says that. But there is something in your life that is kind of gone. It doesn't have to be a person. It could be an event. It could be a memory. It could be some kind of a connection, you know. It doesn't have to be a romantic person. It could be a friendship or somebody that you thought of as a friend. But it is time to let it go. You can't save it. That's what I'm definitely seeing. You can't save it. And if you persist on holding on to it, it's only going to turn to ashes, and it's going to take you with it. This is not going to be a negative reading, so I don't want you to think, oh my god, this is such a negative card, or like you're talking about such negative things. No, there is still tarot and everything, but this is your main energy for the month of June. You need to let go of something. You can I feel like you can also let go of the things. So there are objects in your place, in your house, maybe in your room, that remind you of certain times. Maybe they were not that good for you. So it's very important for you to clear that out, to say goodbye to that dead, stagnant energy. It is time to declutter, I'm getting as well, you know, not only physically but also emotionally and mentally. It is the time to let go of, like I said, people, things, ideas, memories that just don't serve you. Okay, because it is time, you know, we are still kind of in spring going into summer, so definitely, you know, it's time for the new things to come in, and we can totally and completely get rid of those that are not serving us, or they're not having any positive impact on our lives. For some of you, yes, it is about a person. I'm not gonna lie to you and say like, no, it's only about the things. For some of you, it is about a person. Like I said, it could be an ex-friend, it could be an ex-partner. It is time to kind of remove those emotional ties you have with them, because even though, let's say, you have not been friends, or they were not really nice to you, they were mean to you, anything like that, you're still kind of holding on to that energy of them, maybe thinking, oh, they're gonna change, they're gonna come back to me. Save yourself the trouble and just cut them out of your life. I know it's easy to say, and I know, again, some of you are gonna be like, no, this is not what I wanted to hear. I'm not telling you what you want to hear. I'm telling you what is in the cards, and I'm telling you what should be done if you want to achieve that happiness, if you want to achieve that mental peace, you know. So this is something that is going to be very important for you in this month. So let's see the tarot cards. We have the 7 of Cups, which is a beautiful card. We have the 3 of Pentacles, or 3 of Coins, again, super beautiful card. We have the 4 of Wands, and we have the Moon. Beautiful. I was just saying in the previous group that I keep getting Lenormand card of the Moon, but for you I'm getting the tarot card of the Moon. So yeah, anyways, what I'm seeing here is a lot of happiness, okay? There is a lot of celebrations, there is a lot of happiness, but you might feel a little bit confused, I feel like. Why? Because we have the Moon here, and when we have the Moon, there's a lot of things that are kind of to me, when I get the moon card, it's about the things showing their true self. So if somebody was always lying to you, they will basically show their true face. If somebody was cheating on you, they will show their true face. You'll learn about the real nature of that thing or that person, you know. So I like the moon card, I'm not gonna lie. A lot of the tarot readers think like, oh, this is a negative card because it's showing a lot of confusion and everything. To me, there is nothing really about the confusion in this card, not at least when I get it like this, and definitely not in this deck. The moon is shining down to show the things that were hidden, you know, in the shadow. They were hidden by night, they were hidden by darkness, but the moon is there to show us what things really are. You know how sometimes you wake up in the middle of the night and, you know, maybe you have clothes on your chair or something like that, and in the dark they look terrible and scary, and once you turn the light on, it's just like, oh my god, it was just a pile of clothes. Or something like this. This is what moon means to me when it comes to tarot cards. So I feel like you will be able to see someone's true face, and I feel like with the help of that, actually, you will be able to realize, you know, something needs to go. Something definitely needs to go. I feel like also for some of you, you will be working with other people when it comes to some projects, when it comes to some ideas that you might have. So teamwork is definitely in the cards, literally with the Three of Pentacles, working on something like a project or a life passion, something that you love, something that you're interested in. It's going to be very, very good for you. We also have the Seven of Cups, which speak about having choices, you know. So I feel like for a lot of you, there's going to be a big choice about whether you want to ignore that moon card and what is it showing you, or whether you decide to close your eyes, pretend you've never seen anything. With the Seven of Cups, there's always more than one choice anyways, or more than two choices. There's multiple choices, so there might be more things showing up. So that's why I'm going to get a moment and see what else do we have. So Seven of Chalices. We have the stars. I feel like the universe is going to give you some kind of choices here. But no matter what you choose, remember one thing, you need to choose wisely. So don't go for the things that are shiny. Don't go for the things that or people that are promising you things. Just go with your experience, go with your gut feeling, you know. Ask the universe to help you make a decision, because I feel like you're gonna make a right decision. It's just that you might be a little bit confused because there will be so many choices. So like I said, whether it's about a person, whether it's about an event or memory or something like that, it's totally up to you what you're going to do with it. But it's telling you to kind of stay focused and trust your experience. With the Three of Pentacles, we have the Snake card. Everyone had the Snake card today, and for everybody pretty much it was no, did group number 2 have a snake? No, I think group number 2 didn't have a snake, sorry, so it was group number 1 that had a snake. And it was also when it comes to the area of your work and finances or learning. So you might want to just stay a little bit more aware of your surroundings at work, especially if you're doing a team project. There is one person who is just walking around talking maybe even crap about you or other people, but it's just things that you shouldn't really pay much attention to, because they're just talking big, but actually they can't do you real harm. I'm quite sure again that you most likely already know who I'm talking about, because if you did have some kind of suspicions, I feel like they're definitely right. So for some of you, even though it was a project that it was supposed to be a team project, or you're supposed to pair up with somebody, you might end up doing it alone or finishing up alone. Just don't let this person take credit. That's very important. Because I feel like they might be even telling people they are working alone on that, they're doing everything by themselves, and you're not putting any effort into that. So, you know, don't argue with them, but, you know, do your part and make sure you take credit for that. With the Four of Wands, interesting, because we have a child and a heart. All right, So for some of you, I feel like in this month, which is really interesting, you might be going to some kind of, well, most likely family event, maybe christening, maybe a wedding, maybe it's going to be a celebration because of the birth of a child. And I feel like it's going to definitely lift your spirits up. It's going to make you feel very happy, and it's going to bring some newness and freshness into your life. You'll feel like there's that stability that you really want. It's just out there. You can grab it, you can reach it almost. So I feel like it's going to bring a lot of positivity into your life, even though there might be some other things going in the background. There will be some really happy, positive emotions surrounding you, very happy, positive people surrounding you. Maybe this is even somebody from your family celebrating birth of a child, so you're definitely going to be invited, and you're definitely going to be a part of I don't know, maybe the christening or something like this, or baptism, or anything else. Or maybe it could be even a child's birthday that you will be invited to as well, and you will feel that, you know, you're going to be very, very happy about it. For some of you, but for some of you, for a small amount of you, so don't take this as 100%, you might meet somebody over there that you one day will have a child with. But don't quote me on that, because I feel like for a very, very small percentage of you. So let's see. Whoa, the moon. You're not gonna believe it. The moon, we have the moon. So I'm loving this. But on the other hand, so many similar cards again to previous groups. So this moon speaks about your reputation, your workplace, how people perceive you. So for some of you, I feel like people might be perceiving you as somebody who is quite confused right now, which would kind of make sense, but also somebody who is not really showing who they are. So like I was saying, the moon is normally showing who people really are. With you, I feel like in this case, people might be wondering if that's your real you, if that's your real self you're showing up, or is it just, you know, a facade that you have built. So very interesting energy. Let's see what else we can get from it. I feel like you do have also a very good reputation when it comes to your family and friends. People really like you. So don't pay too much attention to this snake. If it's trying to talk some stuff about you behind your back, don't worry. I don't think people will even believe them, because they know you're a hard-working person. There might be somebody also in your family who might say something negative to you, but pay them no mind. Honestly, pay them no mind, because it's not something that you should be worried about, or you should be even stressing about. I feel like they just have a big mouth, you know, basically, again. So this is somebody who talks. They don't really think before they talk, and they like being sarcastic, or they like just, you know, and it's not just only to you. I feel like they're doing it to a lot of other people. But yeah, I feel like this is all I've got for you guys. I know it was quite short. This is what I was aiming for. But remember, you know, like, once again, like this card was saying, you can slay it all. You can slay them all. You can slay everything. You know, you can get rid of that thing or person or energy that have been stuck in your, I don't know, in your heart for a long time. You can definitely, you know, do the project by yourself if that's something that you're gonna have to do. You can definitely make a good choice. You can definitely see through people, you know, and kind of project an image of yourself as well that you want people to see. And you will also spend some nice time with family members or your soul family, which doesn't have to be exactly tied by blood. You know, it could be your soul family, so your best friends. You might even meet love, you know, this month, and you might even in the future, in the future, have a child with this person. So yeah, this is all I've got for you, group number 3, and I hope it was helpful. If it resonated, please don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Also subscribe to my channel, it means a lot to me. And leave me a comment, tell me what did you guys think. Thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you in the next one.